I don't know if this is... Hello, hello, this is good? This is not the greatest, but it's something. Let me check if everything is working. Yeah, so currently streaming on my phone because apparently I don't have, well, the Wi-Fi here is bad. Really bad. Can't even connect to the goddamn... It's running fine here. Well, I don't... I have no idea. Hopefully it works. Have my shit here. Well, well. Okay, so this stream is gonna be a little brainstorming of how to make my own whip fluid. So, as a chemist, there might be a possible way to replicate whip fluid of Spider-Man's whip shooter. I just need to figure out. I saw some TikToks of what it possibly can be. Let me do a little... I have my notes here. Oh shit. Oh! Something happened? No? Oh, okay. Now I can finally see if my live is actually working or I'm just gonna be like bullshitting. I mean, the live is working all right. Okay. So basically, number one thing that we need, that I have to remind myself, also have a list here. So I'm gonna write everything in here. Can't even see it. The first thing we need. Why is it white? Wait, the first thing we need. Let me do it more exciting. Okay, the first thing we need is this. Alright? This is acetone. Acetone is basically in nail removers. So we basically need 100% of acetone. That's the first thing. So, number one, acetone. Alright? Acetone. It's kind of mirrored, but it is what it is. So, number two, in order for the wet fluid to be more sticky type, we need some kind of glue. Alright? I don't know if normal glue is gonna work, or fabric glue, or there's gotta be some kind of something we can use. So I'm gonna write glue, alright? I'm gonna write glue, but I don't know what glue it is. Glue. These are just the things I'm gonna get. And then I'm gonna do a separate stream of me in my backyard just doing chemistry. That would be pretty something, I guess. Okay, acetone, glue, and I saw a video of some guy putting styrofoam in the solution. So that might work. I don't know. Maybe the consistent of the whip fluid will be more stickier, more gooey like. But yeah, I'm gonna write styrofoam, I guess. Styrofoam. Is that how you write it? Probably. What else do we need? I don't have a 3D printer, so we can't I can't print web shooters, unfortunately. But that's gonna be like later when I figure out the web fluid, make it stickier, make it able to grab stuff. That's the goal of this experiment. All right. So we're gonna make some web fluid, and when we shoot it out with our web shooters, it's gonna be like a web like a web texture, and actually sticks to things. That's the goal. I don't know if we're gonna swing from it. I mean, don't want to break my back, but we'll see. Okay, so we have acetone, glue, styrofoam. I really... Oh, hold on, let me check the net. Yeah, even the Wi-Fi is too slow in this. So I have... Combine high viscosity PVA glue with saturated borax. Okay. We're gonna add borax, I guess. Borax and isopropyl. Okay, so 5% of isopropyl alcohol. All right. There we go. 5% of isopropyl alcohol to create a cross-linked polymer that exhibits both high adhesion and tensile strength upon rapid deployment. Okay. I don't want Bing, bro. This is too slow. Okay. So acetone glue. I don't know what kind of glue. Does it need to be fabric? Fabric glue? Or like super glue? Nah, not super glue. That's too... It's gonna be too dangerous and sticky too. So when you deploy it from the web... Oh. So when you deploy from the web shooter, it just sticks too much, I guess. So I don't think it has to harden when you shoot the thing out. Oh yeah, I'm gonna write in my list nasal spray to have that in our stuff, basically. And the Wi-Fi died, I guess. Oh yeah, I guess a glass cup to mix it all in. Yeah, glass cup. A spoon, I guess, to mix it. Some obvious shit. Can it? Thank you. Okay. To make fluid. I want a simple design for my web shooters too. Don't want some complicated bullshit. Oh, okay. To make a DIY cosplay web fluid that mimics spider silk when sprayed, mix 100% pure acetone. Okay, yeah, 100%. Yeah, pure acetone. That's nail polish remover, basically. So we need fabric tech. What? Fabric tech fabric. Oh, fabric glue. Okay. Fabric. Fabric glue. All right. 3:1 ratio. All right. And 30 milliliter of acetone, so 10 milliliter of glue instead of. Okay. Oh yeah, I need a syringe also to get that into the nasal spray. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna design how our web shooter is gonna be. So we have the trigger here. Then we have the nasal spray. It's gonna be here. We have the liquid and some sort of thing that is like activating our thing. Some sort of something. How can we get the nasal spray to? Okay. Basically, my idea of a web shooter is like this. So we have the thing, the nasal spray. Let me hold this shit. We have the nasal spray here, all right? And we have some sort of activators. So when we press our two fingers, these ones, when we press those on here, it's gonna activate our web shooters. But I don't know how we're going to make that spray. That's the, yeah. Maybe water. We can add some water to make it more thin, not too bulky. Then it will bulk up a whole nasal spray and don't spray, you know? So we're gonna add some water. We're gonna add some water. Alright. Can't even spell water. There we go. Or we can make it this, maybe this design. Like a holder for nasal spray. More low-key vibe. Then we have some belts. Ooh, oh, this one is good. Maybe this one is doable. Because I don't have the highly advanced 3D printing stuff. So I had to do it really homemade. Maybe this. Then we have the lid here. But how can it spray like this? I don't understand. Maybe the hole is upward, so you shoot it like this. It's gonna be like, yeah, okay, I think I got it. Like this, basically. So we had the nasal spray and just like a ribbon, I think, or just like a Velcro. We can use Velcro, and then we can attach it on our hand, and then spray it like that, like a more simple idea, instead of this advanced something. This one is also doable, but I think this one is much better. Maybe I can do something with cardboard. Cardboard is pretty, yeah, I'm gonna use cardboard of some sort. Oh my god, it just crashed my whole. I'm gonna add it to our list. Bang. There we go. And then we got we have a syringe. Maybe I think that's pretty much it. Maybe we can modify it with something else. I mean, it's gonna take a lot of experiment errors to get what we want. So failure is a part of a journey. That's inevitable, I guess. Maybe we can do it like this. Yeah, it's just the same design as the previous one. How do I... There must be some sort of... Or we can do it like simple like this, maybe. More symbolized. Maybe. Okay. So let me read out what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna buy acetone, 100% acetone, and basically nail polish remover. And then I'm gonna buy glue, which is fabric glue. Fabri-Tac glue. Yeah. I'm gonna get that glue. If I can't get that glue, I'm gonna think of something else. Then we got styrofoam. That's pretty much easy to get. I think it will make it more thick and more consistent with the texture we wanted in the wave fluid. So maybe it has that web texture of some sort. Borax. Yeah, I'm also gonna get that, but I don't think. Maybe we can try it out. And then 5% of isopropyl alcohol. That's also really easy to get in the supermarkets. And then a empty bottle. Sorry. And then an empty bottle of nasal spray. And then a glass cup of some sort. I need the one where you can see the cups you use in chemistry 2. I need one of those. I know they're pretty much expensive, but I need something we can measure it, which is important because it has to be 3.31 ratio. And about how many milliliters was it? 30 or something? 10? Yeah, 30 milliliters of acetone and 10 milliliters of glue. And then a spoon to mix. I'm not gonna mix it with my finger. And a syringe to mix the things and put it in the nasal spray. And then for the web shooters, I'm thinking some sort of cardboard or Velcro or something really simple, because it has to stick to my hand and then we just have to shoot out of that. That's basically it. So there's nothing much more to say. I have my whole list here. Bang. And some web shooters designs. I'm gonna keep it, since this is version 1 of I don't know how many. I'm gonna keep it very simple. So we're gonna make sure it just sticks to my hand. Not the web fluid, but the web shooter. And hopefully we can make it work so it sprays out some whip type of things. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. It's a pretty short stream because I couldn't, and I also have 20% battery left, so yeah, it was just gonna end it like this. But now I have what I have to do, have to buy, and then I'm gonna do a separate stream where I'm gonna be making my own web fluid. So the first chemistry experiment on this channel, and I can't wait to see how it's gonna be. So yeah, I'll see you next stream, I guess. Eat well and stay hydrated. How to end this? I don't have any idea.